Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Jabronis United, your one-stop shop for all things wrestling on a Wednesday night that does not include a con. Yes, thank you. I am, of course, your host, the real or deal Ryan O'Regan, and with me, as always, is the sniper Kyle Krieger. And have we decided on a name for you yet this year? Or was
Nope.
it the
No, just keep
spectacular
it.
one, or
Yeah,
something?
the most spectacular one, Davion Bussy.
Okay, the most spectacular one. All right, sounds a little British, but I like it. The most spectacular one, Davion Bussy.
Can't
All
wait
right.
till it changes next week.
Yes, yeah.
You got jokes.
That should be the running gag, really, shouldn't it? Like every time we talk about it, it's just going to be another person and another person and another person.
had to fit.
The nameless.
Nameless, nameless Kyle Bussy. That's something there right there.
What?
What?
That'll be the next nickname. Nameless Kyle Bussy.
Kyle Bussy? Like,
Yeah.
I think you're stuck between
That
two
way
thoughts
it's an
there.
alter ego. This way, it's like you, but it's not you.
I don't think
I like
so.
the spectacular one, Davion Bussy.
All
What'd
right.
you say, Kyle?
Spectacular.
Yeah, spectacular is fine.
Thank you.
Okay,
I dig it.
spectacular one's fine.
I dig it.
But anyway, spectacularness or not, we do have a bit of stuff to go through tonight. We're going to go ahead and get into that shortly, especially stuff that's going to include things that are going to be going on with the Royal Rumble, which I have this spectacular little sign up here. We'll get into this a little bit later, but gentlemen, take instance of this. This will become important later.
Okay.
Now, first things first. We have to talk about The Rock. No. Which one do you actually want to go with first? Do you want to go with
Let's go with The Rock.
Let's go with
or
The
do you
Rock.
want to go with Netflix? I'll give it up to you guys.
Wow, that's it. You know what? Let's go with Netflix. Or you
Son
say
of a
Rock,
bitch.
Kyle.
I'll go with whichever. I'm fine.
Well,
Why?
What happened?
Why is everything frozen all of a sudden?
What? What's frozen?
Ryan's computer's just exploding. It happens.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a computer that goes faster than your crab?
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, let's talk about the Netflix deal with Raw. That is a Raw. That is a very interesting setup, ladies and gentlemen. What you think, huh?
It is. I mean, it works. It absolutely works.
It says on the pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like, how can I put it? Basically, well, it's going to be an excuse for them to raise their subscription price again.
Yeah,
for sure.
They already did. It said they was going to get rid of the cheaper one with the ads.
Of course, yeah. They get rid of the one that everyone is on.
Yeah. And what they do is, they said they're going to raise the price starting at $15.
Screw that. I don't have Netflix anyway, and this is not a reason for me to get Netflix again.
So do you think it's hurting Raw, or what do you think this
it'll hurt Raw. The thing is, you need it for you need both, because yeah, you have Netflix, but sports bars don't all have that. What they do is they have like the basic cable package where they throw the channel on the TV. It's so when you have Raw on and the events, it's
because my question,
you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, and also with their anti sharing stuff, it's I'm sure they'll see an immediate spike, but long term, I don't think it'll be good for Raw.
Okay. Because I'm not going to say it was the best move, but it's an interesting move.
It is. It is an interesting move.
Because it's solely with Raw. Is it solely with Raw or is it with like SmackDown,
Only
NXT?
with Raw at first,
Oh,
though you can guarantee that when the SmackDown and NXT deals are up, they will probably jump over.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So for those who want to comment down below because
Mhm.
are we live? Yeah, we are live.
We are live. It's just Ryan's computer exploded. That's all.
Oh, okay. So pretty much, I really think it's interesting. Oh, but this is January 25th, so
Yes. We have a year.
yeah.
Which, it's funny because it's like we have a year for it, but yet they're going to raise the prices before that. That's the stupidest part about it.
Yeah, because anything can happen within a year.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
let's say, within this year, Netflix and Raw, WWE and Netflix may decide, no, we're not going to go forth with it.
Well, it's like I said, they're going to see an early spike, and then the numbers are just going to probably go back to what it was normally for Netflix, while WWE will notice their numbers dropping.
And do you think it's going to be Raw's fault, Netflix fault, or both?
Both. Because, like I said, Netflix raising their prices makes it less accessible for people when they're stuck choosing between the bajillion of streaming services that they have now.
Yeah.
So it's not going to work.
Ryan, what you think?
Okay, now that my computer has stopped being a piece of ass.
Don't say that; it'll crash again.
Raw will be on Netflix as of January 2025.
Question mark.
Question mark.
Yeah, because you got a year. Because think about it. It's January 25th. Right now we're in January 24th. We have a year for them to actually premiere this on Raw. So pretty much like me and Kyle was saying,
Also, fuck exclusivity.
facts. And not only that, anything can happen within this year.
Oh no, I don't think this is changing or anything. This is set in stone. This is going to be for real.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. It's not they're not gonna
Okay.
renege on it. Otherwise, there's gonna be a massive. They're gonna be paying a massive cancellation fee. No, it'll happen. It's just it's not. I don't think it'll go nearly as well as they would hope it would.
Well, the thing
But
is,
don't get me wrong, wrestling fans will spend money. No doubt there. So
we in the U.S. are going to be getting the raw deal of this. No pun intended.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the thing is, this is going to work out so much better for WWE as far as overseas content. See, this whole January 2025 thing for Netflix,
that's an interesting
it's
point.
happening for the US, Canada, the UK, and I think there was one other country. One other English-speaking country, I believe. But the thing is,
Australia?
right now, this deal is going to make sure that everything WWE, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all the pay-per-views are going to be available through Netflix worldwide.
For a premium price. They're still going to charge
freaking Peacock.
They're still going to charge extra for the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Right. That contract with Peacock and all of their affiliated stuff as far as NBC is concerned, that ends in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, we have to pay for a Peacock account as well as a Netflix account to keep everything going.
It's a joke. It's a friggin' joke.
Now, what they'll do after 2026, if everything will go over to Netflix, including the catalog of old pay-per-views and shows, I don't know. But this is the smartest decision they could have made, considering as of October of this year, CW goes to
TNA.
they get NXT, and they start doing the full sports thing over there.
Wait, CW. I thought it was TNA. Whoa.
So
I thought it was, right.
Linear television, cable television, and then as of 2025, streaming television.
Wait, Ryan. I thought it was TNA that's going to CW.
No, TNA kind of messed that up. Remember the Sinister Minister and his little cocaine
No,
issue?
that was a
You mean Nick Khan?
no, not Nick Khan. That was that was NWA.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was NWA. That messed up what was going to be on CW. That's why they picked up NXT instead.
I thought it was TNA that was going to CW.
No. If anything, this plays better for TNA because now it shows them where is the best place where they can potentially go now that they've rebranded. Do they stay on cable? Do they vie for a television thing? Or do they maybe go to another streaming outlet? Because before Netflix picked up Raw, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, they had all been listed as people who were interested in purchasing. So now that they don't get WWE, well, there's other wrestling outfits. There's TNA, there's AEW, which should be with Max. So there's a lot of options now.
Honestly, with how AEW has been making some bonehead moves lately, I don't think they would take advantage of this, which they absolutely should. But will they? Who knows?
Well, I mean, technically through Turner Broadcasting, they should already have a connection with Max.
They should, but
But
the
we'll see whether or not
the thing
anything
is, when it comes to this stuff, the thing that is really stupid is the exclusivity. It's like yes, having your product broadcast on Netflix, that's a good thing.
Right.
I think they did it with Hulu for a little bit.
Cool.
And that was great.
Hulu always got it next day. It was never
Yeah, or
live.
something. Yeah, exactly. Like next day, or what Paramount Plus does with the Daily Show. It's like it airs on Comedy Central, and then it pops up on Plus the next day. That's
Yeah.
fine. Or even if it's a live event, that's fine. But the thing is, you need to have it on both a streaming service and a cable channel.
Right.
That's what would really work with WWE and wrestling, because people watch from home, and a lot of WWE's base is older fans.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but the thing is, it's older fans who have the money to shell out for Netflix.
No, wrestling fans
been-
do spend an
If you're a cable
inordinate amount of
subscriber,
money.
Raw's been a free show for like over 40 years. Now they're gonna cash in on it.
Yep.
I mean, it's a
And
good thing and a bad thing because at least
they're gonna make money, but it hurts the product in general.
Right.
well, I mean, it also does give a little bit of a credence to the fact that with this, they may actually do some positive changes to Raw. Like, for instance, if it's going to be on Netflix, chances are there won't be so much ad issues. So maybe it will stop being 3 hours. Maybe because it's on Netflix and not on cable.
So if it's not going to be 3 hours, you're paying a premium for less product.
Mm-hmm.
You're hopefully paying a premium for what's going to be improved product.
But it's going to be less.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy having a lot of matches to watch. Well, the problem with Raw is that they spread it out with far too much fluff.
Mm-hmm.
But rather than going match to match, it goes match 20 minutes of talking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if it cuts down on the talking, fine. But I'd rather have 3 hours of matches.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which may be the case. It may be more matches, which means more of the superstars get.
Well, no, if they cut down the time, it's not going to be more matches.
Mm-hmm.
Pure and simple. It just they won't have the time for it unless we get a whole pile of Brock Lesnar 5-second squashes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, will you just swallow whatever's in your mouth?
I had nothing in my mouth, so I just kept doing it.
But the thing is, that's not the only big change that the Fed, as they're being called nowadays, has actually gone themselves into. Because with this acquisition from Netflix for one of their premier brands, probably the biggest brand that they have, there's also been some shakeups behind the scenes. Not only is Triple H still relatively in control of things, but now he's got a buddy. Want to guess who that buddy is?
Can I do it?
Buddy
Can I do it?
Matthews.
No. Can I do it? Can I do it?
Is it Buddy Matthews?
Okay, do it.
Do it? Okay. If you smell what
Yeah.
the Rock is cooking.
Boom, 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 boom.
The Rock has
Yes.
come back to the boardroom.
Yes.
Head of the conference
Even
table.
better.
Exactly.
He is the head of the conference table now.
Yep. Also, you kind of blew out your mic there.
me?
Yeah, you went loud
Your mic-
and then quiet and then loud again.
Your mic cut you off.
Yikes.
Nice.
It knew what you were capable of.
Got them pipes.
But yeah, The Rock has come back with a vengeance, apparently.
And I think it's I like the move.
I like the move.
It's like he's using what he earned in his career. Well, he used what he earned in his career to basically get himself into movies with the help and whatnot. Made a bajillion dollars, and now he's doing entrepreneurial stuff. He's using the money for other things, and he's becoming an influential part behind the scenes.
Right.
I think that I don't necessarily mind that. I don't mind that path. What he does with it, we have yet to be seen. But it's like he's part of he's part of like the XFL or the USFL or whatever the hell they're calling it now. He's a main part of that. He's a part of this too. Okay.
He, blended with XFL.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that they got rid of the New Jersey Generals through the merger, which kind of sucks because I like having some Jersey teams. But
I thought New Jersey would have
well, they got rid of all the northern teams, which really sucks.
What's up with that? Every time Jersey get a team, except for the Devils.
Hopefully we'd keep them.
Well, I mean, it's the Devils. It's in our lore. We have Jersey Devils.
Well, so are the Nets.
And
Nets are everywhere.
No, Nets went to Brooklyn where they didn't belong. Because
but I'm saying,
I wish nothing but losses for the New Jersey for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, let them have the Nets. I'm not worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z's the one that wasted all of his money on that,
and the other guy. But yeah,
no, but I'm gonna focus on Jay-Z because it's funny.
But back to the topic at hand. I think I hope he does well. I hope he does good things.
Exactly.
Well, okay. Here's what we know of what's going on so far. He has a place at the board of directors at WWE, or TKO, as really it should.
Yeah.
Be. So he is going to be intermixed not just with the WWE part, but also with the UFC part.
Mm-hmm. He's certainly a face.
Gained the rights back to his nickname moniker, The Rock. So he now owns The Rock.
Yes, he does. That's awesome too.
I'm surprised he didn't have that already, considering how many people refer to him as The Rock as opposed to Dwayne Johnson.
That I think is more of if you notice, after he left WWE, he always went by Dwayne Johnson or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Like he always had Dwayne or Johnson somewhere in there. Like he never really went around calling himself The Rock when he wasn't involved in WWE stuff. Unlike say like the Hardy Boys or whoever or the others. So it's like I'm not too surprised given the circumstances, but I'm glad that he was able to get the rights to it. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, he went on in an interview saying, that is part of his lineage, that is part of his family, with his dad being Rocky Johnson.
Yep. Well, it was also kind of like what they did with like Scotch tape. It just like there are certainly a lot of adhesive tapes out there, but there's only one Scotch tape, and eventually that name of Scotch tape is now all that style of adhesive tape, even if it's not made by Scotch. So everything Dwayne Johnson did, he was always just called The Rock by everybody.
Right.
So I'm given that I am glad that he got the name. I like it. That's a good move.
Well, fair props to him. I mean, it's nice to see that he can have that duality. He is definitely a
Yes.
businessman in some
Mm-hmm.
cases and still a sports entertainer in others. You have this guy with
Mm-hmm.
the glasses, the suit and tie, and then you've got this beefy son of a bitch with all the
With the,
tats and everything with the Brahma bull.
well, he's now his character again.
Yeah.
He is literally the corporate Rock again.
Yeah, which
Really?
does
No.
make the question, for as good as this may be for him, what does this mean for WWE as a whole? Because obviously, since he came back at the beginning of the month, I don't want to say he's necessarily gone into business for himself, but there were already stories about how that whole thing with him declaring meeting Roman and wanting to be at the head of the table, that was ad lib. Nobody knew he was going to say that when he went out onto that platform.
Mm.
He was talking with Cody, saying how great he was enjoying all the stuff he was doing, and then he goes out, runs his promo with Jinder, and then says that about wanting to get a steak. Where am I going to sit? No one expected that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, he has now changed the landscape of what's going to be not just for
Mhm.
Royal Rumble, not just for Elimination Chamber, but for WrestleMania itself.
Yep.
And not only that, if you look at NXT, guess what? NXT has a new general manager, and it's not Shawn Michaels.
No, it's not.
Nope.
It's Ava.
Of all people. Well,
Of
they
course,
had
for those of you who
William
don't
Regal
know.
appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the
William
thing.
Regal
Everyone
popped
thought
in.
when Regal came back, it's like,
Mhm.
oh, well, I'm just going to be there because my son's there now. It's like, okay, but then we see Regal on television. It's like, oh, great, Regal's back on NXT. And there's Ava. Why is Ava there? Oh, Ava's getting control. Why?
I don't know. Storyline something. Who knows?
Because my
Which
thing is,
those of
what
you who
happened?
don't know, Ava's real name is Simone Johnson. She is The Rock's daughter.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So nepotism right out the gate.
That certainly could be. Well, it could certainly. Well, it's getting her involved in storylines for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
what
yeah,
happened
because
to
Tatum
HB?
is
What happened
dead.
to HBK?
Yeah.
What happened to HBK? You saying, yeah, what happened to HBK?
HBK, I think, is just at that level where
He
he
doesn't need
doesn't
to.
necessarily need to be on camera anymore. He's fine doing the background work. He's essentially the Triple H of NXT. So he
Pretty
doesn't
much.
need an on camera personality.
Mhm.
If you want
Oh.
someone to be a general managers have always been just like the mouthpiece. You know?
Speaking of
And-
mouthpieces, with the Rock on the board of directors, he's going to be their mouthpiece. Guarantee it.
Of course.
Oh yeah, no.
He will
Anything that they want to say,
100% be the one that they put out to do the press conferences.
yeah. Look at him
100%.
right there
The
at
guy
Ring of the Bell at
oozes
the New York Stock
charisma.
Exchange with
Wait, who's this guy
time
that's got his
you
face
are.
on his
Oh, look at
shoulder?
that little mustachioed man next to him. Who is that?
A
With
deranged.
all that fake
It's a
glasses. Who is that?
it's a deranged Walt Disney. We already know that.
Yeah, that's Walt Disney. But
I
the
thought it was one of the
WWE
Divas.
version.
I wasn't sure.
It's Walt WW Disney.
Yeah.
It's Walt goddamn Disney.
And I'm about to pedigree your ass.
Steamboat Willie, you're fired.
That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible.
What are they?
But yeah,
What's Disney gonna do? Sue me?
Like, I don't want to think of The Rock as necessarily a corporate shill, but
He's all. He has a business sense.
Wait,
I will
wait.
give
he
him
does
that.
have a business sense. But he also has a big ego too, and that
Of
ego
course.
has cost him money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, him being that insanely charismatic ego guy is what got him to the heights in WWE, because he was a fantastic heel and eventually became a fantastic face where he can go back and forth like Steve Austin can.
Yeah.
Because remember, he started out as a face and got booed mercilessly. It wasn't until his
Right.
heel
But
run when he really became awesome.
He does have that Vince mentality where it's
He
like,
does.
oh, let me being a part of this, being a part of that. The man basically tried to take over the DCEU and was all more than like instrumental in its crumbling.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't go that far. It
It didn't help.
well,
No,
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 his antics with Black Adam certainly did not help.
help. But the movie wasn't
But he's
bad.
not the only one.
Yeah. But the movie wasn't bad.
No, but then you also had
Movie was
his
painfully average.
NFL, which
You're competing with the NFL. That's gonna be tough. You're competing with a cult. That's tough to compete with, even in the best of cases.
Detroit.
right, the merger into the UFL or UXL or whatever it's called now. That's
Yeah.
almost like a necessary evil in order
Something
to
like
keep
that.
going.
Detroit Lions win the Super Bowl. But
We hope.
anyway,
I hope so. I'd
No.
rather that than any of the other teams.
Hey,
No. only reason because I found out I have a relative that used to play for the Detroit Lions.
A friend of mine is their backup tight end.
anything for Eminem. That's all that matters. But
Go Anthony
yeah,
Turkey.
with Rock doing this now, I mean, aside from his daughter being given like more screen time, fine. You know, great. That's wonderful. Any dad would
Yeah.
do that. This, on the other hand,
Please, God, no.
I'm not a fan of this at all. I know
A
this
lot
was something they wanted to do last year. Fine, they wanted to do it last year. Rock was unavailable, and they couldn't be done. Now, just because he's part of the company, it's like they are fast tracking this nonsense, which we said was going to
Yep.
happen. We knew it was going
Welcome
to
back.
be.
But my
And
thing is,
because of
what about Cody Rhodes and his story?
Well, that's the thing. They're saying this is his story now. They're saying that it's going to be Cody versus Punk at WrestleMania, which means Cody will not be finishing his story. He will not be headlining.
Nope. Nope. It's gonna
And
be really stupid.
I think this means
Congratulations.
Punk isn't going to be main eventing either. I think
Which is good. Which is good. I was gonna say it doesn't seem that Jeff's watching. Otherwise, we'd probably be hearing something in the comments. But
Wait,
but
but
yeah,
I can see this. Maybe they can do because look, we know the situation with Seth Rollins.
Well, we don't know the issue with Seth Rollins. That's the thing.
Yeah,
We know
He
what he
rolls.
said on Raw. We know he said 3 to 4 months. It could potentially take him out, but fast healings have happened before. Anybody that can remember John Cena being put out of action and then showing up at the Rumble, the entry number 30, I think it was, back when they did it at New York that one year.
yeah.
He should not have been back that quickly, but he healed up fast.
You mean like this? The thing that I'm sharing.
I say give the title and put the world title on the line at the Royal Rumble. It makes total sense.
Yeah, no, this definitely makes that the speech that Punk gave him a little bit harder to swallow.
Yep. But by the way,
But I think that's why they had Punk do it, because Punk knows exactly
Wait, who that?
how
Who
this
that?
is
he
gonna work.
is the backup tight end for the Detroit Lions.
Nah,
This was when he was playing on the Titans, but now he's the one of the tight ends on the Lions.
no. Dexter Bussey is my relative that played the running back for Detroit Lions. Right now, he's 70-something years old.
Nice. Okay.
And all I said was, if the Cowboys didn't win, since the Detroit Lions is the team I'm going to have to root for, and hope and pray they don't screw this up like the Cowboys,
They will.
let them win.
But that would make sense.
Yeah, it's muddying the waters does not begin to describe. Basically, the way, at least according to like what Sports Illustrated has heard, they are the ones that who originally reported on it. This is going to be your main 3 matches for WrestleMania at this moment. It's going to be Rock versus Roman. It's going to be Punk versus Cody. And it's going to be Seth versus Gunther.
I like the Seth versus Gunther one. I like that.
No,
I think that could be a good match.
No, I want to see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar.
Gunther versus everybody. Gunther just stands in the ring and just beats up everybody.
I'll admit, Gunther is definitely one of the more viable candidates
Yes.
to become a world champion. Absolutely.
I did call it, but I don't see his time yet. That's the thing.
I honestly, I think I think he is. He's at the point where he could.
All right, then.
He's been around long enough. He's been around long enough. He gets the reactions from the fans. I think it's a good time. He could simmer a bit more, but I think right now is a good time.
That being said, if he does go up against Seth, I would like to see him drop the Intercontinental belt before doing that.
Yes.
Hopefully at Elimination Chamber, if not this weekend.
Honestly, that might be him dropping it at Elimination Chamber might be that might be the big change that they'll have for before WrestleMania, because you know Reigns isn't dropping the belt, so
right
having Seth Rollins isn't dropping the belt before WrestleMania.
Well,
So,
that's decided whether or not the belt's going to be on the line at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
I think it will be, but no. Bleh. I think the Intercontinental title that he will drop that at Elimination Chamber. That will be the big swerve, or the big thing that they'll be pointing at, or something like that.
so my question to you is, are they going to put the Intercontinental belt on the line in Elimination Chamber match? Or is it going to be a solo match? Now, if it does become wait. If it does become Elimination Chamber match, that would make a lot of sense.
Yes, it would. I agree. Have it with Cody and Punk in it, and give the belt to one of them.
At this point, it's really going to be a question of what is going on with Seth. Are they going to let him sit on the sidelines with the title, or are they going to do some BS reason for him to relinquish it? Because obviously they haven't done that with Roman, so there's no reason that Seth shouldn't hold on.
I say let him.
Oh, if they pull that with Rollins and while letting Reigns just pull that shit, no, that would be garbage.
It would be garbage, but it would not be.
That's a Vincentian piece of garbage.
But I rather.
I mean, it is a possibility. At least if you do it like that, then at least you're giving all these other superstars that you've lined up for main title contention. You're giving them the possibility of actually being utilized, and then branching off into other storylines to fill up matches come WrestleMania nights.
But that's good shit.
That Vince voice is never going to go away, is it?
Nope.
No.
I do it in honor of I do it in honor of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Now, it would be smart for I guess either two options. Have Rollins relinquish the belt and have it at the Royal Rumble where the winner wins the world title. Or
the Elimination Chamber.
The Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. That's a possibility. And Lord knows you'd be able to easily find 6 men on Raw that could be put into that match. Actually, who would you put into that match?
You already got 2 right there.
I was gonna say, yeah, you throw in Rhodes and Punk into it.
Well, you got Rhodes, you got Punk, you've got Priest, I would think.
Throw in Rhea Ripley. She'll probably do awesome.
Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Sami Zayn.
Instead Solo Sikoa.
No.
Throw
Although I would like to see him be the one to take the belt off Gunther. That would be funny.
But then he won't be able to be a part of the whatchamacallit team, the Bloodline, because that Intercontinental belt is exclusively for Raw. Yes. Now, if
we don't know exactly what's going to go on with the Chamber just yet. As of the past few years, the Chamber has always been used by the brand that isn't getting the Royal Rumble winner. Because usually, what the Royal Rumble winner, whenever they decide a belt, that's what they're going to be working with. That's who they're feuding with. They have to make sure that that belt stays intact. The
Why
other
do I,
one that's like, well, since we don't have a main event match, let's use the elimination chamber, throw some people in a pot, see what cooks.
why do I have this feeling that we're gonna have the Brett and Lex Luger controversy over the top rope match?
Hmm.
Why do I got that feeling? Ryan, Kyle, can you ask me why do I
I mean,
got
as
that
of right
feeling?
now, they need to do something to make Rumble actually feel
Yeah, they do.
important or, make it stand out. Because as of right now, it's really just
I
whoever
do
you can get
feel
in there, get in there.
Yeah,
because I do have that feeling that Bret Hart and
That Bret Hart.
Lex Luger over the top rope. That would be interesting with
Could be done.
CM Punk and Cody.
Hmm?
It could be done. It could be done.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really fun to actually see Punk be involved in something like that, considering how another brand of wrestling says he's old, too old and too toxic, but he's willing to work with the guy who made the other company in the first place. So
Yeah, that
I'd
would
love to
make
see that.
sense, but
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 actually,
also,
okay, let's talk about the Rumble because now, I mentioned that we should be looking at making separate videos. But you know what? The Rumble's only 4 matches this year,
yeah.
so let's just go
Yeah.
ahead and go through the Rumble itself and actually
Yay.
talk about what we're doing with some of these matches.
Yeah.
yeah. What?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. All right.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, first match on the docket.
What?
This damn thing.
Okay.
What is wrong with you? What?
A great many things. If we got into that, we'd have an entire show of it.
I know nothing of what he means.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
Anyways. So yes,
What?
we have the Maverick, Logan Paul, putting up the United States Championship that has been so well respected ever since he's owned it, against KO Kevin Owens. KO's not winning.
KO.
God damn it, stop. KO's not winning this thing, is he?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Will KO win? Yeah.
No.
Wait to see how long before Ryan just leaves.
What?
I'm not going to freak out like I probably should at this moment. I'm not. I should.
What?
But
What?
I'm going to go over here.
He just wants to boot us both out for the time being.
But
I
right.
just wanted to hide myself.
He's in his little corner.
Okay. But yeah, guys, what do you think of this match?
I really think it's like a cash grab just to bring J. Cole. Well, I mean, I say J. Cole.
Okay. Well, it personally, I want
Kyle,
KO to win. I want KO to win.
Well, we already know that Logan Paul is gonna win.
Unfortunately. But so yep.
And I called him J. Cole.
See, okay, I will give the match this. I think putting KO involved in this is a smart move because as of late, we've seen how Logan Paul is able to work with other fellow high flyers, whether it be Rey Mysterio, whether it be Ricochet, even Miz to a certain extent is a little bit more wiry than say other wrestlers,
Mhm.
but he really hasn't gone up against somebody like KO, who is definitely more ground based, a little more ground and pound, a little bit more technical, a little bit more brutal.
Who could put
So
on a good match?
I'm
Right.
liking the dynamic. I'm thinking this is really going to help Logan Paul show off more than he has in other matches because he's been able to find his contemporaries that can complement and pick up where he's left off. Now it's really going to be a handle of like, okay, well, you can't do the same things I can do, so how is this going to mesh?
Hmm.
You approve of that day?
That's a good way to look at it. But wait, how much does um Jake Paul weigh? I mean, not Jake Paul.
Not
Logan Paul.
not as much as KO
Yeah,
by a
no,
good
KO
margin.
definitely has him in weight and strength.
Yes.
All right. So realistically, this is going to be more of a knowing KO. I think he's going to go more strikes. He is
Oh,
going to try to do some powerful moves, but then Logan's going to counter because of his athleticism.
The speeds.
well, as we've been seeing in the build-up, Logan's taking more of like the cowardly heel attempt, like sucker punching and striking and
Yeah,
injuring KO's hand and everything. It's like he's definitely doing like the jab and run technique. Hit him and then just get out of dodge.
A good slimy heel.
yeah.
Yes,
So
which
to be honest with
fits
you,
him perfectly,
this,
especially when
yeah,
he's making trades for the U.S. Championship to get a Super Bowl ring while the belt isn't even worth it enough. He has to give like a case of Prime in order to sweeten the deal. Which,
Case of
let's face it, that
Prime.
stuff is not sweet.
nasty.
That stuff is that stuff is nasty.
That's not great.
That's nasty.
That's nice.
So I'm looking forward to at least a good fight, but I know, yeah, KO's not winning. KO's not going to be the guy to take the U.S. belt.
Nasty.
I don't know who is going to be the one. Who do you think would
Huh?
be?
What? Repeat that again?
Who would be the one to take the belt off of Logan Paul?
It should be KO, but
No, but it's not going to be KO. It has to be someone like a
Gunther.
no.
No.
Just you know what? You want to know one thing?
What?
Putting the belt, giving the belt to a certain someone would prevent the hindrance. Jinder Mahal, United States champion.
Nah.
Yeah, you want the Monday Maharaja to own that thing?
No. It would well,
No.
no, I got somebody better. And I'm gonna talk in this voice.
The best in the world, Shane McMahon.
No. No.
No, no.
Bring him back for the WrestleMania, only to have him tear his other quad, like father,
Yeah,
like
It
son.
will have to be a call-up wrestler. Someone
Oh.
that
You're not even thinking anybody on SmackDown. You're thinking an NXT call up.
Yep.
Okay.
Like
Is
it
that-
would make sense for the person that would knock Logan Paul. It would have to be him.
Who?
you don't
Who?
mean
Who? Who?
Him.
Who?
Yes, him.
Who?
him. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that.
Xavier
It-
Woods.
No.
No.
Well, it would be nice.
Oh,
but
I would
no.
love. Xavier Woods needs a needs a top title run.
They
Mhm.
need Big E back, personally. But
Yeah.
They do. Or at least in like maybe even like managerial form. Just get him on TV, even if he's not wrestling in the ring.
no. Davion's talking about Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Hayes.
Hey, sorry, Anthony.
Carmelo
the-
Anthony.
No, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, I just hear Mello and I think money. I don't know.
Ryan
That's a
doesn't
different
watch any other sports.
And it makes sense. Carmelo Anthony. Well, you got me saying Carmelo.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Carmelo Hayes, man. Carmelo
It's
Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes, not Carmelo Anthony, the basketball player.
I can't believe I got him.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I hate you. I hate you, Ryan.
All right, moving on.
All right.
Moving on to the
So
next
our
match.
other non-Rumble match of the night.
Question. Prediction. Who do you guys think is going to win this one? Logan Paul or Kevin
definitely
Owens?
Paul.
Jake Paul.
Paul?
Yeah, it's gonna be Paul, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's going to be Logan Paul as well.
Now, as for this nonsense, so Roman's going to put up the belt in a four-way dance between LA Knight, AJ Styles, and good
LA
old
Knight.
RKO Randy Orton. He's got all the initials. Obviously, none of them are winning this. It's still going to be Roman.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea that we kind of are getting like this sort of like anti-Roman Empire establishment as far as like, management being like, okay, enough of this bloodline nonsense, enough of you being away for years on end with the belt. You're going to be put into a match. You're going up against 3 people.
Only to have him win again.
Yeah.
Right.
You might as well just not have the damn match.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But this is how you solve one of the problems that they initially have.
Oh, I know. With the whole him not being with him being MIA for the past 3 months.
Right.
Well, that and you have just too many good competitors that could vie for a world title, not just on Raw, but also on
SmackDown. This would be a phenomenal match if it wasn't a foregone conclusion that Reigns is going to be in the main event with the title at WrestleMania. That's the main problem with a lot of these shows right before their largest main show. And when you've force-fed someone for the past 2-3 years who just never loses the belt.
Correct.
So you're not going to have them. So this is the fallout from it, from all that garbage.
So
especially when we also know that The Rock isn't even going to be a part, I think, of an elimination chamber.
Exactly. So it's like,
so it's not like they could have been doing that match in a month from now.
Right.
Had Reigns lose the belt to Cody and then eventually win it back throughout sometime later this year, then we could have some more drama in this match.
Right.
But I'm sure AJ Styles is it's phenomenal in the ring. LA Knight's phenomenal in the ring. You know what you're going to get with Orton and Reigns. So it's like I'm sure the match itself will be fine, but the ending is a foregone conclusion.
I really see interference
by Solo Sikoa again,
or Jimmy,
or one of the. It's the same old shit.
The only way I could see this match getting hype is if The Rock does come out to this match in order to help Reigns retain the belt to ensure that it is on the line at WrestleMania against him. Almost as if to tell Reigns, hey,
I bet
you wouldn't have that belt on you right now if it wasn't for me.
See, no, that's
bathroom match. Yeah.
Why?
Why not at this point? Why not?
Oh. All right. So yes, we all know Roman is winning this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we get to the actual Rumble predictions, Kyle,
Yes,
do you have your handy dandy sheet available?
I do.
Okay.
And we're gonna
Because we
find
might as well go over exactly what is being tracked at the moment, where we all stand as
Well,
far as pay per
well, like
view
I
or
said, like I said last time, we
Mhm.
have. I have the World's End 2023, and I have Hard to Kill 2024.
Mhm.
All right.
So we got those. Hard to Kill was a bit of a bloodbath, so we'll go through that one first.
Okay.
Let me just do my little share Reno.
Mind you, since it's after the fact, we don't necessarily need to go into the matches. Although this is the first time that we'll be talking about Hard to Kill prior to
Yep,
results being shown. I will say it was a fun pay per view. I will give it that.
absolutely. All right, so
I
here
like
is the spreadsheet
those.
of results. None of us got higher than 50%, but overall, both Davion and Ryan won with 5 out of 10, and I got 4 out of 10. So starting off of 2024, I had a bit of a hiccup, but you guys got
You know,
the
I will say that goddamn PCO match really messed me up. I like.
PCO. Well, actually, no. Technically, one of the matches, Davion didn't put a pick in.
Yeah, that was PCO because I
So
did not
yours was
know.
actually 5 out of 9 because a no pick is a null result.
So what that means is
So it's just 5 out of 9. So, but that if you want to count overall percentage, whatever. But each of you got 5 correct.
okay.
So, but yeah, we're only we'll use percentage as tiebreaker at the end game if we want to, but whatever. So for the Rich Swann versus Steve Macklin match, Macklin won.
Yeah,
Boo.
Yeah, I was that one kind of annoyed me because Rich Swann deserves a lot better.
Yeah.
We had Edwards and Myers versus Young and Kazarian. Edwards and Myers won, so Ryan had a very nice start to the show.
Yeah,
the system,
boo.
baby. It's the system.
Yep. The next one was the TNA digital title with Tommy Dreamer versus Crazy Steve, which I think that this was a mistake because guess what? Now you have a title holder named Crazy Steve, and which is like, which is lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you
But
are going
well, I'm
to
sure
use
that
that
works through this character.
as
Fine, whatever. That's great.
yeah,
I'm glad it's like congratulations to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Dreamer should have been able to defend it, and all three of us thought the same. So that one's a wash.
Mm-hmm.
ABC versus Rascals versus Speedball Mountain versus GYV. ABC won. So Davion got the correct answer on that one. Josh Alexander versus Max Hammerstone. All three of us picked Alexander. Wash. Shaw versus Brookside versus Threat versus Steels versus Edwards versus Luna. Shaw won in the women's match.
I called it.
so a great
Yep.
showing by everybody, and no,
Davion was getting all the all like the multi-person matches, which is tough. Like you got the 1 out of 4 for that match, so good job.
Mm-hmm.
You had Team Dirty Dongo versus Team PCO. Team PCO won.
Yeah.
old time.
I was the only one who picked that one.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a match.
Yep. The next two matches were complete washes because we all knew that Sabin was going to win that one, followed by and we all knew that Trinity was going to lose the
Yeah.
women's title to Jordy and Grace because
Who is
Trinity
now
is.
officially out of TNA?
Yep.
Yep.
Which means that she's going to be popping back in the WWE, which I'm not sure about any non-compete clauses, but if there isn't any big non-compete one, she may pop up in Royal Rumble or make her return at WrestleMania.
I could see TNA not doing a non-compete clause.
Yeah,
only
they never do that. They never do
So
it.
then yeah, she may appear in the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah. No,
So yeah, Trinity is most likely 99% sure she's going back to WWE. And for the world title was another wash, except this time we all got it wrong, where Alex Shelley versus Moose, and Moose wins. So guess what? TNA has title holders named Crazy Steve, and the world title holder named given to a guy named Moose.
So it was a good night for the system for that
Yeah.
grouping.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously because of that now new champion, we also do have this rebirth of
Mm-hmm.
Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, making his appearance at TNA.
Yes, we did have that. We had that return. Dolph Ziggler is now in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, going by his real name and yet not
Mhm.
interacting with his brother.
That one surprised me. I
Yeah.
thought he was almost for sure going to AEW because to be with his brother.
I thought so too.
Yeah, but you know what? Great, have him. Good for him. I hope he does well because he was
So where does that put
underutilized.
us with
He was
both
underutilized in WWE,
Yeah.
at least in the second half of his career.
So where does that put us overall?
So for 2024, I'm separating them. I am 4 out of 10. Davion is 5 out of 9, and Ryan is 5 out of 10 because we only had one show. If you want to combine the two, I am 10 of 17. Davion is 10 of 16, and Ryan is 10 of 17. We are tied in the overall standings, but if we want to go 2023 and 2024, you guys are in the lead by one.
All right.
For the TNA / Impact.
Right.
All right. So up next we have the card for AEW. Scroll on down here. This one had a perfect card. I was able to pick everything except the 20 Battle Royal match, but that was considered a bonus point from the get-go. And I didn't even include the Willow match because I was the only one who picked for that one. And I got that one right as well. So yeah. So let's start with the AEW World Title.
Okay.
Of MJF versus Samoa Joe. Like a week or so before the match, I thought it was MJF, but before the show, I was like, you know what? I think Samoa Joe has the better chance. So yeah, I got Samoa Joe. All three of us picked Samoa Joe. With Jeff being
Well, I mean, we don't
submitting
necessarily
fan
need
pick.
to go through all of this because it's
All
clear
right.
Kyle is just smarter than both of us. I will
In
attribute to that.
AEW, sure. But
Yeah.
that being said, the only one who missed that pick was the fan pick and Jeff, who picked MJF. Yep. Oh, that's some nasty feedback.
I will say, just off of the losses and everything, we
all did pretty good in this one. We all did good on this one.
No, but here's the thing I will have to mention though.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Cage lost, but technically Cage won.
No, that was a separate match. That was match
but
number 2.
But he still walked out with the belt.
But that wasn't the pick. The pick was the match.
Right. That was just something
aside.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Moxley versus Kingston. We all knew that Kingston was going to win. That was across the board. Same thing with Tony Storm across the board. Everyone picked Copeland except Ryan, who picked Cage. But yes, at the end, Cage did walk out the champion because the 20-person battle royal winner of Killswitch, which nobody got. So that was a bonus. That was the bonus point. So Killswitch gave the title shot to Cage, which he immediately cashed in on. So that's basically the Money in the Bank cashing in for a winner. So you could say that Cage won the Money in the Bank version of the TNT title.
Right.
So but no one picked that one. Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee. Everyone picked Strickland except Davion. Everyone picked Hart. Everyone picked Team Sting. Ryan was the only one who picked Andrade, but unfortunately Miro won.
If I had known that the rumors were true and that Andrade was going to leave, then that would have swayed me. But
okay, for the FTW title, that was pretty much obvious that Hook was going to win it because nepotism. The BCC with Briscoe and Garcia versus King, White, Lethal, and Rush. Everyone picked Team Lethal or Team J. Instead, I was the one who picked Blackpool Combat Club. And the 20-man Battle Royal, I had Ospreay. Davion had Perry. Ryan had Wardlow. And Jeff had Perry. So
My guy wasn't even in the match.
none of us got a bonus point for that because
No.
that's like mystery stuff like that. That is always 100% bonus point feed, bonus point match. So if you somehow
unfortunately
get the pick out of your ass, that's a free point, and it wouldn't even count. It wouldn't count towards the of 10 total. Like as you can see, the perfect card would be 11 out of 10.
Right.
Like a battle royal like that where no one knows the entrance, that is 100% extra credit.
But now we also do have to have that figure out how that's going to affect us with the Royal Rumble, because not only we have one, but we have two 30-person over-the-top battle royals that you can't really predict too much.
No. So yeah, we don't know who's in it, so we could either consider the Royal Rumble a bonus point, or we can do it as we all get assigned numbers, or we all pick our numbers.
Here is what I have decided as as head of this little show here.
What?
We're going to give the Rumbles a 2-point option.
What?
We're going to give them a 2-point option.
What?
So you can both pick who you would like to win the Rumble. And then, through the magic of internet science, you will be able to go ahead and, instead of just picking a name, since we don't know exactly all the names that are going through this thing yet, as a matter of fact, I think only a handful of names have actually been mentioned as the people that are going to be participating in their respective Rumbles. I have that list here in a second. But you will also have the chance of being assigned a number. So if your person or your number wins, you get a point for either one.
I am perfectly fine. I like the 2 bonus point idea. The winner of whoever gets the number gets the
That's why we have
point. And if you somehow pick the person to win,
wheel for
all right. But the question is, do we want to do it as the wheel, or do we want to do it like fantasy sports draft style? Like it's like, do you pick? It's like, say you get the first pick, you pick number 27. Do you pick number 30
on your own?
Like there is 3 of us. We have an even breakdown.
No. A number, you get the wheel. So we will spin this wheel, and whoever it lands on, that is the number you are assigned. That one is up. The actual personal suggestion, that will be based on your own internal instinct.
So I get number 30
now,
then?
if that was the real one, someone would have gone pick number 30, which is a prime. No. I was just using that for examples.
Yeah, but I'm going to say number 30 is not the.
Do you want to go ahead and make your actual?
No. 24 or 27 are the 2 lucky ones. So the question is, Ryan, do you want to do the honors and be the first spin?
So then, just so you know, for the men's Royal Rumble,
did it remove the number 30? I hope not.
Do you want to do the spins first?
Well, up to you. All right, fine. We'll do the person pick first. So Ryan, who do you pick for who will win the Royal Rumble?
The person pick, because that's going to be a little. Now, as I was saying, as far as the actual Rumbles themselves, the only people that have been confirmed for the male Royal Rumble so far has been Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Chad Gable and Otis, Akira Tozawa, Kofi Kingston.
Oh, now there's the
Damian
pick right
Priest.
there. There's the pick right there. Akira Tozawa, winner, 100%, no doubter. Book it. No, Akira Tozawa. No. No, out of that group, I already know who I want, who I think will get
All
it.
right. So you're picking Priest.
Yes, I'm picking R-Truth.
Now,
No,
mind you, the
no.
winner could always
No,
be
no.
somebody that's like not in that set.
Oh yeah, I am picking Titus World Slide. The greatest
No.
Royal Rumble entrant ever.
The greatest slide.
Come on, man.
You know what? We need to
Okay.
pick a
Seriously,
real.
Who are you picking? Who are you picking?
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. That way, it'll turn that Rock
All right.
match into
Davion, who
a
are you
triple
picking?
threat.
Mel's Royal Rumble. I will be picking. What college you said? Cody Rhodes.
So we got 2 Rhodes. Ryan, are you going to make it a trifecta?
No, because I see what he's going to pick because I see the shirt.
He's going to pick the Hurricane.
No, his shirt.
A true.
I hate to say it,
superhero.
even if this is the AEW shirt, I am kind of biased.
It's the shirt because I am a CM Punk fan.
No, I'm picking Punk.
Punk.
Told you.
All right. So basically, the
I
Rhodes and
gotta
Punk
go with the
match is
Punk
going to
group.
be involved into the main event. It's going to be a fatal 4-way. Because you're going to have Cody Rhodes trying to finish the story. You're going to have Punk being a interference, and then you're going to have The Rock shoehorn, and then you're going to have Reigns walking out with the title.
No, or this. This is my opinion of how this story runs. Or it turns into a Bret and Lex Luger moment.
Bret Hart's going to win?
No, Bret Hart moment. Bret Hart and Lex Luger moment.
Yes.
Where CM Punk and Cody both falls out the ring.
And at the same time?
Yep, and they're the final 2.
And then Vince is going to come out with broken quads again?
No, it's not going to be Vince. It's going to be Triple H.
Who is then going to tear his quads? Power walking out of the.
No, I don't even think he's going to.
By the way, that is the most memorable Royal Rumble moment in history.
Going on.
Yeah, you had some pretty crazy moments in Royal Rumbles. Yeah, you had your Kofi moments. You had your everything moments. Nothing beats the Royal Rumble in 2005, where I think it was John Cena and Batista. Who Batista was? I think he was supposed to win that one, but they both fell out of the ring at the same time, and they legitimately landed at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Which caused Vince to basically call an audible.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Power walk down to the ring and go into the ring and immediately collapse because he tore both his quads. That is in the history books. That is my Royal Rumble moment. I know it's terrible what happened to the guy, but
that is memes upon memes worthy.
Yes.
It was. Imagine if that happened now. Social media would explode. There would be memes upon memes of Vince just basically tearing all his quads. Kind of like Titus World Slide.
Facts.
There wouldn't be a quad left in the But anyway,
you have Titus sliding to the moon to the DuckTales moon theme.
Now, as far as the women's match, the only ones who have been named are even less. Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Maxine Dupree, and Ivy Nile.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to choose from that list or if you want to choose someone else.
I would like it to be Bayley who wins it.
Daniel, let's go with you first.
That would make an interesting storyline. But Ryan, since you picked last in the previous one, you pick first this time.
Oh, all right, it'll be me. Um, See, for me, it's more of a question of does the winner become a Raw person or is it a SmackDown person? And I feel like SmackDown does need more attention. I
It
would
does.
like to be Bianca, so this way it's like a two in a row thing sort of thing. But yeah, I think it has to be Bailey just for the storyline. The breakup
Okay.
of Damage Control, her versus EO. It's like
Hmm.
it's more poetic than anything that Raw's doing right now with Nia Jax and Rhea and all that.
Yes. If Rhea was in the Royal Rumble, I'd say her, but it ain't gonna be her, or she ain't gonna be involved in it, or she might be there to cheer people on or
Probably.
interfere. She might be there to interfere, and then maybe, but then again, Rhea might cost. Well, no, Rhea wouldn't cost Bailey the thing, but Rhea Ripley might cost someone. Well, but then
No,
again,
Rhea
no,
Ripley
she's the
should
only
be
woman. She's the only woman
sure
in damn.
because she's
She's the
protecting
only
her.
woman in. I was about to say, yeah, she's the only woman in. She's the only woman in Judgment Day. So yeah, who's she gonna help? Unless unless Dominic Mysterio gets himself involved in the Women's Royal
Right.
Rumble, but yeah. But yep, I believe so.
Well, the
So you're
thing
going with
is, there
Bailey
is no women's match for the side,
yet?
so it's very easy that Rhea could just go ahead and throw everyone out in order to protect her own belt. When was the last time that an actual world champion?
Your mic is completely crapping out.
Yeah.
You have gone full metallic.
No, but
Yep.
I'm saying, like, when was the last time?
We can't even
Oh,
hear
like
what you're
on my
saying.
mic or Dave's mic?
Your mic.
Mic. How's my mic, bro? I ain't even say nothing.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yours keeps cutting out constantly.
That's what I was wondering if it was your mic. I wasn't hearing anything.
We can't hear you either. All right. So in that case,
Son of a b.
well, yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Budget.
So as we continue on, I believe it, Davion, your pick.
I'm gonna pass and let you go first. Go.
How about now?
Ooh. Yeah. All right. Well, as I was saying before, I think Bailey will pull it off. Personally, storyline wise, it makes perfect sense. It's going to be someone from Damage Control. If not Bailey, it's going to be someone from Damage Control that will cost Bailey the win. One or the other. But I'm going to go with Bailey as well. So it's going to be one or the other.
So you ready for my pick?
Santina.
No. My pick is going to be someone that they hid from us for a long time. And she should be appearing at the Royal Rumble and she's going to win it. And it's going to be her against Rhea Ripley to prove dominance of who's the strongest woman in WWE. And I'm going with Jade Cargill.
Okay, Jade Cargill. Okay. Okay. No, that's a good pick. I like that one. At first I thought you were going to say AJ Lee.
No, Jade Cargill. Because you want to know why? They were hyping her up and then they kept it low. This is the time to basically have her make her statement, win it, and face Rhea Ripley.
I like that, but the other thing is, should you give a Royal Rumble win in someone's debut match?
Yes. This is the perfect.
That would be something. All right. If that happens, I will give you kudos, sir. That is a bold prediction.
It's a bold prediction, but I'm going with it. I don't know.
About damn time, the user.
Huh? What'd you say?
What was that?
What'd you say, Ryan?
I said it's about damn time they use her.
That
Yeah.
would be the perfect time to use her.
Well, I think that she'll be involved in the Royal Rumble, but I don't think she'll win.
I think she should win it.
Okay. All right. No, that is a bold prediction. Good luck, sir.
Because if you really think about it, you notice how Rhea is going around bullying people.
Okay.
Bully Jade Cargill. I'm just saying.
No, that, like I said, that is a bold prediction, and that could be good. And there goes Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan's computer exploded again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So in that case, we will figure out how we will be doing the number picks, whether it be the roulette wheel or we will do it. What's it called? Draft style. Royal Rumble is not for another. Is Royal Rumble this weekend or next weekend?
This weekend.
It is this weekend, right? Okay. So in that case, we will we will make our picks and we will have them and we will play it by the numbers, no pun intended, for sure.
Yeah.
So
but I do believe there's going to be a lot of surprise debuts and appearances.
Yes. Who in that case, who do you think we'll see make an appearance, like the surprise appearances? Because we had Hurricane one year, we had Molly Holly last year, we had we've had a couple surprises. Who do you think will be the surprise appearance this year?
Well, right now, I do believe it's already been confirmed about Trinity.
Yes, yeah. Trinity's definitely going to make a return in the Rumble.
Also,
almost 100% certain. It's either the Rumble or WrestleMania. So it's one or the other.
Jade Cargill gal would make sense.
We know that's going to happen. So I'm saying like from like Legends contract wise, who do you think will make a surprise?
I don't think it's going to be so. The only person I could really see that really going to make a surprise is AJ Lee.
I do think AJ Lee will pop in because I know she's been training with CM Punk, but so I think AJ Lee will probably. Yeah, no, I agree with you on AJ Lee.
And my final person that I think is going to make an appearance in the women's, it will be Sasha Banks using her new name,
Mercedes Moné.
Will make the appearance in WWE at the Royal Rumble.
Well, I remember last year they had Mickie James.
Yeah,
with the AEW, not the AEW, with the Impact title or the Knockouts title. That was pretty darn cool. Do you think we'll see something like that again with someone from AEW now that Triple H is in charge?
AEW.
Either Impact or AEW. Or even NJPW.
Probably NWA.
Could be.
We never know because it's a forbidden door.
Here's one that we might what I think it won't happen, but would be really, really cool. Jon Moxley popping in.
Nah.
I think that would be cool. It won't happen, but I think that could create a really cool moment.
But we are going to have some New Japan wrestlers debuting.
Anyone from NXT you think will pop up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know there will be, but who?
I'm thinking either what's his name?
Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah, and the other guy, Braun Strowman. Not Braun Strowman.
Steiner.
Yeah. Steiner's son.
Yeah. Yeah, him. I
Braun
can't
Breaker.
remember his Braun Breaker. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I agree. I agree Breaker will probably pop into the Rumble. I would love to see the Hurricane again, but that probably won't happen. Or either the Hurricane or Scotty 2 Hotty.
That would be awesome, Scotty 2 Hotty.
But I think Scotty 2 Hotty he's not with NXT anymore. I think he's actually with AEW or Impact.
Yeah.
As a trainer. But they missed their opportunity of getting Scotty involved, at least involved with Otis in like the Royal Rumble or something because they both did the worm.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, Scotty was a trainer at NXT. But that would have been a cool return.
Correct.
Sky Tai is one of my favorite wrestlers. You had like your heart. Don't get me wrong, I love the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, all them, but my favorite tag team of that time was Too Cool.
God rest Brian.
Brian Christopher, yeah, I know. Yeah, Jerry
And
Lawler's son.
I met him in person. He was mad cool.
No, man. I wish I could have gotten a signed photo of him.
Matter of fact, I'll send you. Let's see if I got the picture.
I have a signed photo from Scotty.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Are you okay? Is your computer not broken? The moment I say
More
it,
my
does your
internet than my
crash?
computer, but
Fun. All right, so now that nostalgia is out of the way, let's get ourselves to our wheel of fun.
Yeah, Wheel of Destiny.
The Wheel of Destiny. Ryan, which one do we want to do first, women's or men's?
okay. So the first set of numbers, let's make them for the men's Royal Rumble match.
All right, we'll pick the men's Royal Rumble first. So who gets
Who
the
wants
first
to
number?
go first?
I'll go first.
All right. Spin the wheel of fish.
All right.
Davion gets first pick. He hadn't gotten first pick all night tonight, so he gets first pick to now.
So this is the women's or the men's?
This is the men's. Do.
And it looks like it froze.
19. You
Nice.
get number 19 as the first number of your collection, sir.
So that's for the men's.
Yep. So that is your. So I guess we're gonna
Yes.
keep going until we finish all the numbers. I guess. I was gonna say it's 10 numbers between the three of us.
No, God, that would be way too much.
Yep. So all right. So Davion,
Well,
you get
yeah,
number 19.
one number per match.
All right. Fine. Cool. Okay. So Davion gets number 19.
And that's for men's and women's or just men's?
Just men's.
Oh.
All right. Ryan, you're up next. Ryan, you go next.
Okay, I'll take my.
If you also get number 19, I'd laugh.
It could happen. It could happen.
4.
Mm.
We don't got many. We don't got many Rumble winners at 4.
Yeah, we don't.
That could be interesting.
All
right, let's see. Let's see which crappy number I'm gonna get. I'm probably gonna get like number 8 or something like that. It's probably gonna be a number that's never won the Rumble before. It's like getting the score of 1 and 0. 16. Okay, literally dead center. So that I think is more of a. I think honestly, the middle is a dead zone in the Royal Rumble. It's like either someone's going to go the distance, or it's going to be one of the later picks. But yep, we'll see.
Well, hold on. Remind me. The year that Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch won.
Mm-hmm.
What numbers were they?
Oh, good question.
All right, let's see. Royal Rumble winning numbers. Where is it?
I remember having to pull the lots for both of them, and I think
Mm-hmm.
I picked Seth's number instantly,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also the one who ended up picking Lana that year, and Lana kind of got trashed, and that's when Becky Lynch came in for her.
Yeah.
And then I was able to win on that one too.
Royal Rumble by the winners. None of the Google results are giving me the numbers in a nice convenient list. It's always like, here we go. Hold on. So let's see. Number 13 has only won once. 30's won the most times. 27's won the second most times. 1, 24, 23. 19 has won twice. 28,
What was
22,
that?
29, and 2. 16 has won once. 4 has never won.
Of course.
Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, 13 has won. 25, 3, 8, 5, 38. Right, 38 won in the greatest Royal Rumble. 14, 10, 16. All those are single winners. So yeah, no, there's a few.
Already screwed from the get-go. That's
There you
good.
go.
All right, so moving on to the women's Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Kyle, since you were last, you go
Sure.
first.
Roll me first. Let's see the crappy number I get. This one is the women's Royal Rumble is also 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. 25. Okay, that's not a bad one. I'll take that one. It hasn't had much history, but you know what? Okay, that can work. It
Well,
has
neither
had one.
has the women's Royal Rumble had much history either. So
Yes, exactly. Though the number 25 has only won once in 1990.
okay.
So it's not
Jay, you want
ideal.
to go?
It's not as good as 23 or 24 or 27, but it is in the list. 26, however, is not in the list. 26 has never won.
Right. All
Okay.
right. I'm ready.
All right, so this is for
Rolling,
Davion's
rolling,
women's Royal
rolling.
Rumble competitor.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Rolling,
kind of hit.
rolling.
It is
11. Davion with the number 11. Okie dokie.
okay. So 1911. Wow.
All right. And number 11. Number 11 has not won in the men's rumble.
But have
women,
that person won in the women's rumble?
I do not have that list.
I don't think they've had enough
Mhm.
women's Rumble winners to really
Yeah.
quantify that yet.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see. Which women's have one?
They should have. Should have been happening a lot longer than it has been.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree.
Oh, here it is.
So for the women's Royal Rumble, 25, 28, 17, 3. 28's won twice in the women's Royal Rumble, and number 1. So last year was the first wire-to-wire winner in Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
So before that was Belair, who came in number 3. Okay, Ryan, spin to win.
Better than 4. Better than 4. Better than 4.
21.
21. Okay.
All
All right. 21 is fine. Has not had a women's victor for that, but for the men's Rumble, let's see. Nope, not that one.
All right. So those are your opportunities, folks. Those are the people that you picked and the numbers that have been picked for you.
Yep. So for number 21, has number 21 won at all ever? 21 has not won before. So Ryan, you got 2 numbers that have never won in the men's Rumble.
Well, it could happen, Ryan.
It could. It certainly could happen. You could be the first. You could be the trailblazer.
I don't want to be the trailblazer.
You could show the rest of these jabronis how it's done. This is Jabronis United after all. Show them jabronis what the United can do. So, yep. So, all right. So for me,
that's settled up.
for me, I got number 16 for the men's, number 25 for the women's. Davion, you got number 19 and number 11 respectively, and Ryan, you got number 4 and 21 respectively.
All right.
Who will
and of
any
course,
of our
yes, folks, if you want to any of these pay-per-view events, any of these premium live events, you want to go ahead and give us your choices, you are always welcome to put them down in the comments, either here at YouTube, Twitch, on our Facebook, on our Instagram at Stream Punk Combat. Anywhere you find us, let us know your predictions, and we will put you on the list if you like.
Absolutely. And also for those who have been following us, oh, nice. Very cool.
Went out. Yep. Rest in peace, Brian Lawler.
Yep. But yeah. So one more thing before we do close out the show tonight. For those fans of MMA out there,
Yeah.
might we interest you in a night of bloody, painful, smacktacular fun in Danger Zone 2? From those who have known us in the past, Danger? What? Danger Zone? Yeah! But yes, so those who enjoy MMA, we are basically helping produce Danger Zone 2 through Streampunk Entertainment. Through us, the event itself is only $10 whole dollars. $10 whole dollars. $10 whole dollars for a night of mixed martial arts fun. It should be even better than Danger Zone 1 because our fearless leader Scott is helping take care of all of a lot of the details in the organization of this event.
Mhm.
So if you have an extra $10 and want to see some awesome fights, definitely make a purchase of Danger Zone 2. And if you utilize one of our Ryan, do you happen to have one of the discount codes for it? Because if not, I'll just use mine. But if you go through us using one of our discount codes, you can get 10% off. So you get a full night of MMA fights for only $9 whole dollars. Nine whole dollars.
9.
Which is a lot better than which is cheaper than a Netflix subscription.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So those who are interested, there is a Danger Zone. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the thing ready, but say my code is Kyle. So if you use Kyle as the discount code, you get yourself 10% off, which is pretty darn awesome. So yeah, give me a half a moment. Ryan, entertain the people, please.
Well, hold on. I'm actually making up that little thing for you right now.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
There we go. Save and show.
Yep, Danger Zone 2. Use the code Kyle for 10% off. Well, I want to try to find the website for it. So, yeah.
Go ahead, do that. Sure.
That's what I'm trying to find, but I can't seem to find it, which kind of stinks. So.
Oh, no.
Yep. So we do have. So no, that's it. Where is it? Here we go. Now let me just move this over here. Do my little sharesies. Presents share screen. I apologize for not having this ready right off the bat, but yeah, here we go.
It's okay.
We do have
less technical difficulty I have tonight.
Yep. So we do have ourselves a QR code as well. Ticketsource.us/Danger Zone, and Saturday, February 3rd starts from 7 p.m. and goes through midnight. So a full 5 hours of bloody fun. And if you use the promo code Kyle, you get an additional 10% off.
10% off, ladies.
10% off of $10, which is really, really awesome. So yeah. Where is it? Sorry, I'm just hitting stuff all over the place right now. There we go. I couldn't get it to full screen, so screw that. Whatever. So yeah. Definitely feel free to use the QR code that we got listed right up here, or go to ticketsource.us/Danger Zone. Use the promo code Kyle, get yourself 10% off. So it's a whole $9 for 5 hours of mixed martial arts fun. Definitely check it out.
You do it from home, cell phone, laptop, iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Find a bar, give them the code.
Definitely, absolutely. If you want to give some MMA fun to your local bar, highly recommended.
In fact, if you have your local bar do it for you, send us a picture of that, and I will come have a drink.
We will absolutely post it, and we will celebrate it.
Yeah.
Make yourself famous.
Give us an official bar for Jabronis United. This way, we have someplace to go to when
Or
everything.
make us or create us a cocktail with
Mhm.
Jabronis.
Oh, hold on. If anyone's going to create us a cocktail, it's going to be me. I'm the
The
bar.
Jabroni cocktail.
Yeah.
I will make us a Jabroni cocktail. Don't think I won't.
Nice.
Nice.
But anyway, with all that aside, our predictions are in. We look forward to the future of WWE. I'm sure TNA and AEW have been doing fine as well, but obviously this is Royal Rumble weekend, so the focus is there. Let us know where you're going to be watching Royal Rumble. Chances are it'll probably be here at the Homestead, since we still have to do it through Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Them's bastards.
with everything said and done, any final thoughts, guys?
Oh.
Don't tear your quads.
Yes, keep your quads intact. So,
Yeah!
Mr.
Yeah!
Dr. Quad up there, Sniper Kyle Krieger,
What?
or the most illustrious one up there, Davion
The
Busey,
splendiferous Davion Busey.
the spectacularly splendiferous Mr. Fire. Let's just call him Mr. Firework. Davion Busey.
Sparky.
No.
Heartbeat. So, that'll be next week's Sparky. And for myself, I am Ryan O'Regan. I am the host of Jabronis United. Everybody, stay humble and enjoy the Rumble.
3, 2, 1.